Okay, let's go, guys. I'm at my office. Everybody knows my story, what happened to me. And actually, they found out that things are not hopeless. Some of you have some kind of health problem. It's not hopeless. If you get the proper amount of blood flowing through your body, then all your limbs will be nice and strong. And your brain will be nice and sharp. My name is Gary Nelson. My company, one of them. But this is the one for the season today. I'm all about being healthy, wealthy, and wise. So, right now, I'm studying health. I'm not concerned about the wealth right now. And what I want to do is to let you know, again, it is not over for you. You that have chronic illness. As far, let's say arthritis. Let's start with arthritis. Do you know that there is not a cure for that, but we can get rid of that? Certain things we must do. These days, I'm being frank with you. Why? I want you to sit down. I want you to watch this. This could be the best day of the rest of your life. I've studied ozone, which in turn we're dealing with the environment. Everybody know the ozone. They say the ozone layer and all that, but we really don't understand what's going on. But watch this. I figured out how to harness the ozone. I know you're saying, well, what about that? Ozone has so many different properties to it that it was meant to heal the world. Did you know that? Ozone is to heal the world. Now, you ever heard they say, oh, I wish I had a bottle of it. I wish I had a bottle of that. See, I don't create no healing. But I make it where the ozone can get to you. Ozone is a gas. It only lasts for a few seconds. And when ozone is produced by nature, it's either produced from the ocean, it's also produced from the sunlight, and it's also produced by lightning. Every time a lightning strike, it splits oxygen molecules to make O3 instead of O2. What happens after that? Your O3, that got away, once you split that gas, one jumps off. There's a process in elements where they like to go back to their original state. So how do you get ozone to go back, O3 to go back to O2? Oh, all right, Rob. O2 is the original gas. Once it's split by electricity, that molecule jumps off and it's trying to get back. So what does it do? It has to exhausts itself. Once it exhausts itself, it goes back to O2. And what do I mean by that? Before it can exhaust itself, it must hit a virus, a bacteria, a chemical, and whatever else it hits, even ultraviolet light. That's another story that's really, really phenomenal about how things do here on Earth. So, you have O3 molecule out there floating. There comes a virus, bam. It destroys the virus. It doesn't kill it. Okay? Every time it destroys something, it leaves peroxides. So when you unleash ozone, let's say into a building, let's say a school or daycare or anywhere, wherever there's viruses, that O3 is going to find it and is going to eliminate it. Then it drops it as peroxides. It's all over the counters. It's all over the walls. And peroxides are good things. So I've been studying this. I am a certified ozone technician, but I took it to a further level. Now, I want you to know about this. If you don't know about anything else, you need to know about this. What is that? I have stored ozone in these bottles. These are my sample bottles. Because I want everybody to be able to say, hey, I tried that little bit of oil, and now I don't even need it anymore. Because it's already corrected my problem. Well, I guess I'll be putting myself out of a job making money. And actually right now, those samples are only $5 a piece. Okay? I had a young lady, well, her brother was sick. And they're taking care of him. I think he's with the VA or something like that. But he was just getting worse and worse. And some of the things that was going on with him, she wanted to reverse. So he started getting, his skin started scaling. And no matter what they put on it, whatever cream, salve, oil they put on it, it would not budge. It would just stay nasty. Well, she bought this from me. I said, I don't want you to put a whole lot of money in this. I just want you to check it out, see how it works. So she bought a few of them. She took 3 of them. And within a few days, I think she said it was Wednesday to Friday, all the scale had left. It had renewed her skin. His skin, her brother's skin. Isn't that something? So she said, I want the big one. Cause that's fine, but I want more. So what I did, I said, well, okay, I'll get you a larger bottle, because there's a method to what she's trying to do. After I was teaching her, she saw how things were going real good for her. So I said, okay, instead of the $5 bottle, just get the $50 bottle. And now, what can you do with the $50 bottle? You get you a roller. And at Home Depot, they're actually smaller, and they're skinnier. You roll your body with this. When you do that, you activate your mitochondria. What do you mean, mitochondria? Sound like some kind of big old snake. No, Your mitochondria is in every cell of your body, and it boosts your immune system. Ozone boosts your immune system. So you could take this and roll it all over your body. Okay? And this is really good for men too. And women. Men, you can roll it on your prostate, between your legs. You can roll it on your chest to help your cardiovascular system. You can roll it on your breast if you feel like you're having problems with some type of tumor or cancer. I never tell anybody that this will heal anybody. But the properties of the ozone does its own job. Actually, I wouldn't be here now if I hadn't stumbled up on this in my research. My research told me, oh, people are getting arthritis pain gone. Freedom of movement. This oil also takes fungus off your body. So that's what had happened when the lady used the oil. Okay, that's why she's back for this. The $50 bottle is worth every penny plus some. And the reason why it's $50 instead of $100 is because I want everybody to feel the effect. Even if you spent $200 for this bottle, you'll get more out of this than you will from these salves and creams and herbs and spices and stuff like that, okay? This will actually make the ozone penetrate into your tissue. When it goes into your tissue, every tissue has mitochondria. This creates strength, healing. These things are important, and they're not going to tell you this. So I make a kit now with this and this. So you could take whatever, you could put it on your whole body. You can be suspicious that you might have something going on. Do you know that this helps the prostate? It takes down swelling. Your prostate swells. One of the reasons your prostate swells is because it has bacteria. What did this do? It destroys bacteria. It takes down inflammation. It creates blood flow. It creates nitric oxide going on in your body. Again, that's why I'm standing in front of you. Everybody was getting something out of this oil but me. Well, I can't say it like that, but I was needing in a big way, and I didn't realize I already had the answer. When it hit me, I said, oh, wait a minute. Let me try this oil on my chest, because I'm a heart attack patient. They said I only had, in other words, I had 98% blockage in my heart. 98. That is crazy, but it was real, because I couldn't walk 10 minutes without thinking about what I'm going to do next. I was having chest pains. Well, I got a little interrupted there, but I'm back on track. I said, okay, give me some oil, give me some Band-Aids. I took like those 2x3 Band-Aids. I put one on one part of my heart, because you really don't know exactly where it's at. So what we're doing here, I put the oil on my heart. I said, well, it might not be there so completely, so I put 2. I end up with 2. Sorry about the interruption, but this is where we're at now. I'm at the office, and they're having some people work on the building. So I put a Band-Aid, 2 Band-Aids on my chest, and I actually felt it too soon working. When I put the oil on there, it was like a weird heartbeat. I said, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I take it off. I said, no, I can't take it off. I left it on. I tell you what happened. The next day I noticed there was a difference because I left them on overnight. I didn't have shortness of breath. I didn't have palpitations, nor did I have chest pains. But the doctor told me, this is the second time they diagnosed me with something funny, because they said that I had 98% blockage. Bam. He said I only had 1/3 of my heart that was functioning. These problems there's no cure. And I didn't tell you what the doctor told me. He said, you must have 8 stents to get you straightened out. And you must be on this medication for the rest of your life. I did not have a stent in my body. I took that medicine and I refused to take it. I am not on any medication, even though they had diagnosed me. And I don't tell anybody not to do anything. You must know what's going on with you. Okay? Here I am today. I capture ozone in the bottle. You can try a sample. You can use this to restore your body. Whenever you can get oxygen and your mitochondria pulling immune reactions going on in your body, what else do you need? Some people are on oxygen itself. I would say, okay, if your body's not getting enough oxygen, if you got sleep apnea, get the oil. Get your roller. Roll yourself up. I was talking to the lady that wanted the oil. She said, yeah, what I'll do, I put my brother in the tub and I roll him down. That's what I'm gonna do. So I had to order this roller for her because she didn't know where to get them. And I gave her the last of my oil. That is the very last of my oil. This is 2 years old and it works. You keep it in the freezer. If you're not using it, don't let it sit out in the heat. It'll last as long as it's frozen. You put it right in the freezer. It doesn't take but a few minutes to unthaw because it's hard to freeze oil. This is the best day of the rest of your life. I'm going to invite you and we'll talk to you about how to fix some things in your life. I'm all about the health today. Some of you have female problems. Some of you have a tick bite that won't go away. what you call it, Lyme disease. Some of you have malaria. See, malaria is like the Lyme disease. It goes all, circulate all through your body and come right back there and live in your liver. I'll show you how to take it out of your liver. I do not heal anything. You can never tell someone that I heal anything. But if you got a problem, I know how to seek it and destroy it. Ozone destroys. By itself, ozone destroys over 135 diseases. Can you think of some diseases that need to be gone from your life? Can you say, you can even put it all over your scalp and everything. It puts energy because it hits the mitochondria. The mitochondria creates blood flow. Gives you a sharp mind. Guys, I'm going to tell you this one. Ozone kills pathogens. What is a virus? It's a pathogen. Why people can't get rid of it? Because it's a pathogen. It's in your body. It lives in your body. You might even think you got rid of it. It's still in your body. I'll show you how to get rid of that too. All right. And on October 23rd, I'll be 66 years old. I've never been so flattered when people think I'm in my 50s. It could be even better than that. But if you want this oil, I am not going to mail it to you. You must come and I must show you how it works. I don't care if you're in New York City. I'm in Alabama. I'm not going to mail it. If you're concerned about yourself, then you need to hear everything I got to tell you. So you can be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Oh yeah, guys, you are already probably, most likely, certainly, borderline prostate problem. Talk to me. Women, let's keep that cancer down. Talk to me. I'll show you how to deal with it. Women, you're starting to have all these different yeast problems. Talk to me. I'll show you how to deal with it. I'm out. What is it? Drop the mic. Bye for now.